Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, or whatever time it might be at your place. Here we are again with our little car dealer. And as Jon is pointing out, would you buy a car from me? Well, I wouldn't, because I know what I'm doing to the cars and how much profit I make on them and how I make them look under the hood. So yeah, probably better not. But you're all luckily not my customers, so we can just do whatever we want and make some money. So how are you all doing? So nice to see you all. We have one car for sale. $20,000, but it's evening. It is 8:30, so yeah, nothing to do except we can get some new cars and make sure that we start making some extra profit. Don't tell Jon what we do to the cars, but we're going to try and make some profit. Let's see, this one has some, not a lot of mileage, drivable. It's pretty close. Let's schedule a meeting. There we go. How far is it? 300 meters. We can do that. Where's my truck? Where's my truck? All's well here so far. Good to hear, Jon. Good to hear. Of course, I need to keep my eyes on the road, but I also try to keep my eyes on the chat. Mixing wine, beer, and meat. Oh, well, that must be one hangover then. Hope you recover from that quickly, Vladimir. Not a contest, just a thing in game for a few weeks. Not done yet, but got too tired. Ah, okay. I thought you just already made something beautiful, so I was already going to ask for some pictures, Laura. But, well, we'll hold off on that then. Oops, that was a stop sign. That's what happens when you don't stop for the sign. And here we go. This is the car that we are hopefully going to buy. And as you remember from last time, first thing we do, let's scan the car. That we exactly know what it's worth at the moment. 4,662. There's 2 holes in the exhaust. It needs to be washed and polished and stuff. And it's not in great condition, but it should be okay. I just wish I could pick up this basketball and start practicing. But hey, let's talk to this interesting fellow. We've got to shave off a little bit here. Hello, remember that the price of the car is 4,000. Well, you know what? I'm going to try and get it for 3. Now it's 3.5, so that's already 1,000 less than what it's worth. So let's see if we can do even better. 3,393. Okay. Okay. Now I have to do this again. Not again. Yes, we do. There we go. Cheating, but it works. Day of the Constitution, I'll be like cucumber. Oh, is it tomorrow then, the day of the Constitution? Or been lazy today, done virtually nothing. Well, sometimes those days need to happen, so good for you, Jon. Good for you. And there we have Doug. How are you doing, Doug? Nice to see you. How is the missus? Hope all is well with the two of you. Oh, the 28th, 3 days from now. That's good. Anything planned for that day, or? Right, so we got a car in. Now we have to fix it up, of course. Luckily it's drivable, so what we can do, we could just release the vehicle right there, park our car here. And then get in this one and start cleaning it up. There we go. I don't know what this car is in Europe, but it's a small one for an American car, I guess. Let's go. Let's start spraying this stuff. Hey, Cooper. Good to see you. We missed you last time we streamed this. I knew you had an interest in this game. So, nice to have you now then. How are you today? Hope all is well. Yes, we're doing good. That's nice. That's nice. Well, it's Wednesday, so I guess I don't have to ask what wine you're pulling up because it's still a weekday. You got any other plans, Doug? Just busy with work and stuff. Alright, let's clean this baby up so that we can see how much rust there is and how much patching up we have to do. There we go. Now, let's spray it off. There we go. Now, those are little things that I would like to see improved, like how the water reacts. Because if I do the bottom half first and then I do the top half, there's nothing getting on the bottom half, which of course is not really accurate. So those are things they might improve, I guess. But other than that, fun game. Let's clean it up. Alright. Top and the front. And we're clean. Value increased. Oh, that's nice. That's already good. Let's get it into the shop and start making sure that we get the rust off. Is there any rust? Yes, but I think it goes better with the flashlight on. Luckily, if you remember it correctly from last time, we now have the grinder instead of doing the sanding by hand, which really helps out. I'm very happy with my grinder. This makes stuff so much faster and feel less of a grind, so that's good. And later on we can get even better tools, or we can even get an employee that does this for us. Now, we're not there yet. That's going to take a little bit of time. But it will be so good if we can get that employee up that does this. Our meat should be fully infused till then, and we plan Grand Revelry. What's that? I'm sorry, I don't know that word. Reveling in something is like having a big party, right? I don't know. I'm a bit tired, so my brain doesn't work properly, especially not for English words I don't use often. Last time I was drunk as a dog. Yeah, you told us. You told us. Well, this is the car game. As you can see, we can't do much yet, except work on the bodywork, make sure that it looks nice again, and we can do some interior work, but not all. All right, we put the putty on, and now we're going to sand it, and then we can paint it. Of course, we haven't unlocked the paint job yet where we can change the color, so we'll just have to do with this color now. Alright, there we are. Let's restore it. There we go. Let's paint it. Luckily, we can't miss with the paint, otherwise this one would be one messy job. There we go. Hello, Gamer Mama! Good to see you again. How are you today? Hope all is well. We drunk like pigs. Oh, wow. Well, that at least then it's a good party, I guess, Vladimir. So, well, I hope you have a nice Constitution Day then, the 28th, and wishing you all the best with that. 28th, I guess that's on Saturday, right? So, I guess if I stream on Sunday, you might be visiting us with a hangover. Alright, so we have now cleaned it up and gave it a new paint job. It was worth 4,664. We bought it for 3,393, and now it's worth 5,451. So it's getting better and better. Nice. I didn't know pigs drank beer. Oh, pigs eat everything, and if you soak some of their food in alcohol, then yes, they will also eat that. Alright, we can drive this thing. Now, we have to drive it to the next shop so that we can actually do some repairs. Because I believe that there was some exhaust issues. Now, right now, all we can do is work on the exhaust, the fuses, and the battery. If we take a look at the report, the fuses are good, battery not so much, but I don't care. But there's 2 holes in the exhaust, and if we fix those, the car might be worth more money. Now, this is of course the part where I totally agree with Jon that you should not buy a car from me, because we're just putting some tape on the hole, and apparently that fixes it. So, yep, there's the other hole. Alright, both holes are fixed. Let's get out of this mode. Let's see, the value is increased, so that's good. It's now 5,549, so it got worth $100 more just because we put some tape on a hole. So, yeah, that's nice. This car is done. Let's put it up for for sale then, so that we can sell it tomorrow. And since we still have 5,000 and it's only midnight, I think we have time to go get another car and do another one. And then tomorrow morning we might try and sell the cars. That would be so nice. You've never seen our local pub clientele. Well, those are your words, Cav. But now we know how you think of those people going to the bar. Alright, it's worth 5,855 as the market value at the moment. So can we do 6,500? Yeah, we can. Alright, let's post it. 6,500. We bought it for 3,300. So almost doubling on the price. I think that's pretty good. Now I'm forgetting that we have to get another car. So let's search for another poor car that we can afford. We have 5,000. This one has 4,000. I think this is a cool looking car. How far away is it? Oh, that's really close. All right. Let's schedule a meeting. There we go. I got lucky today. Oh, the first thing that came to mind was you found somebody to test drive your bed, but I bet it's something different. Someone at the bed shop messed up. Got sent a third mattress at no charge. Easy made 400 euros. And yes, I'm keeping it. Ooh, are you keeping it or are you going to sell it so you have the money so you can get your amazing F1, what is it, driver's seat early on? Now we're curious. What's it gonna be? But lucky you, well done, Road Dog, well done. Gamer Mama's doing good, that's nice. I saw you, you played some Bellride today, Gamer Mama. How far are you now in your own game? In my game, I have now liberated Herndeen and Padstow, that's it. So I'm a little bit behind where we are with the four of us. But it's fun. Alright, let's scan this ugly car first. It is now worth 4,216. No holes. And it's just bad bodywork. Well, no, we'll do 3,000 again. Let's see. 3,400. Let's do this. Let's see. 3,000. Okay. Okay. Yay, there we go. Got ourselves a car cheap. Nice. I'm still playing, not ready to liberate anything. Ah, okay. What day are you on? Because I'm in my game, I'm almost at the same day that we are on with the four of us. But of course, alone it goes a little bit slower. But I'm not far behind. And I must say, the game is most fun when you play together. Sometimes when you just play alone, it can be a bit of a grind, and you have to do all those running around for the quests and stuff. So I do love it to play with others. That just adds to the fun of the game. Ah, day 18. Ah, cool. Still lots and lots to do then. Nice. Alright, let's wash this baby. Now, of course, later on, when we can do more upgrades to our workshop and to the sales job, we can also do more stuff to the car in terms of repairs, but also in making it look nice. So I hope to sell some cars tomorrow, get some extra reputation and unlock some extra stuff. So that's what we see. But yeah, for Cooper, this is pretty much different than I think your other car mechanic game is, because that's, I believe, focused on car mechanics. And this is focused on running a dealership. So we're not... This game, you can actually repair cars and make some nice jobs with it. But that's not the main focus of the game. The main focus is running the shop. So I think that's where the differences are. You have to, in the end, just make money. But it's fun nonetheless. Let's see, it's almost 2 a.m. So right and early. So we have some time to work on this car before we have to open up shop. Alright, I need my torch. There we go. Wow, look at the amount of rust on this car. This is crazy. But nice Road Dog that you will sell it and get closer to your gaming rig. That's fun. That should get you quite a bit closer. Instead of having to wait months and months, you might get it quite a bit earlier then, I guess. So that's good news for you. As long as the company doesn't come after you, of course. Well, this car is in pretty bad shape. It would be nice if we could really add some value to it by just making it look nice and shiny again. And I mean, when we get the rust off, it almost already has the right color, so looks kind of good, I think. Right, let's do the last bits. There it is. Let's put the putty on. It's a bit hard to see now where I have to put it, but there it goes. I have to do some here. Of course, you can just press the okay, what was it? BNX, the X, so that it highlights where you have to put it, which is good. That really helps, especially on the white cars. I mean, on the other color cars, you can easily see it, but this helps. So there we go. Didn't have to sign off for it, so what mattress? Nice. Well, you did get lucky then. That's good. Guess you deserve it. Let's see. There's 2 reasons I don't give alms to homeless. They want to buy booze on this money, and I want to buy booze on also this money. Well, you know, if you're searching for somebody to drink your booze with, then you can always buy some booze and go drink with a homeless person then, I guess. But that's up to you. And of course, I'm trying to keep my eyes on chat, so feel free to ask any questions or whatever. What's your thought on this, Cooper? I mean, you have, I think, a completely different take on games like this, because you have played games like this a lot more. And of course, this is only the beginning of the game. We are only Reputation 4. We can't do much yet, but it's a start. But I think the car games you usually play really involve doing complete remodels of a car, changing all the parts and stuff. Alright, we're almost ready for the paint job. There we go, let's paint it. I hope this does some good to the value, because that's the whole idea, of course. Alright, there we go. Alright. So what have you all been doing the last couple of days, people? It's been okay weather last couple of days. Bit warm and humid, but not too warm. Not UK warm, so that's good. And I've been doing some stuff in the garden, doing some stuff for the channel. I'm actually working on a brand new special something for Ostriv. I'm not going to tell yet what it is. You'll see when it's done, but I think it's kind of fun, and it's something completely different than what you're used to. So hopefully that'll be cool. And did some household chores and all that kind of stuff. So I've been busy. Let's see, how much is the car worth now? 5,690. Well, that's already better, but can't still polish it and stuff, so no radiator holes, so nothing to fix it for, so we can just put this one up in here too. Make sure that we hopefully make some money on it tomorrow morning, or basically this morning, because it was already 4 a.m. I saw. Alright, there we go. 2 pictures. Let's get to the computer. Make sure that we yeah, you're my ads. Let's put up an ad for this car. Now, as you can see, we only have 4 parking spots. So right now we can only have a maximum of 4 cars on sale. But that can be more later. Ooh, 7,000 is scratching it a bit. Yeah, kind of hopeful that we can pull this off. Post it. Alright, let's see. We have 2,600. Can we get another car for that and work on that while we wait? Oh, yeah, we can, actually. Cool. 1 day left. Okay. Drivable. How far away is it? Oh, that's pretty far. But we have the time for that. Let's schedule a meeting. Let's go. This should be fun. I'm going to open the shop so that in case somebody comes in to check soon when we're opening hours, then we can do that. You even helped me yesterday. Well, I tried to, but I wasn't much help in the end because we didn't fix it. I think it's just your, it's a headset thing. I had that with one of my headset as well, that I could just make it have more volume in the end. So it could be just a thing with the headset. And then when I got my separate mic with more options and stuff, then I could really make it work. So. Alright, let's get some gas for this truck, because we're almost out. I hope we still have money then for the car. It's on the other side. Let's go over here. Let's open the cover. Let's put it in. Then we do autofill. Let's go. Finish and pay. Oh, okay, $50. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's put this back. Come on. Yes, let's close the cap, of course. Never forget to close the cap. This game looks a bit a simpler version of Car Detailing Simulator. Ah, okay. Well, I hope soon that we can unlock some more things to do to the car, because you can at some point we can like take the wheels off, change the brake discs and stuff like that. So there is more to it, but it really gets you into the game in steps. So we have to build reputation. As you can see in the left top corner, we are now on reputation 4, almost on 5. And with every reputation unlock, we also unlock some new upgrades and stuff. So then we can really get somewhere. But of course the focus on this game is running the whole dealership. So it's not about us making the cars look good, because we can get personnel for that later on. It's about running a profitable business in the end. So that's probably also where the changes come from a bit. Alright, well, this is not a very good looking car. Let's scan it. Let's see. 2,400. Wow. Talk, 2,200. I'm offering you a bit less. 1,825. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yep, there we are. Let's head home. You wait, sir. Thanks. Alright, there we go. Don't forget to pay the bills. Ah, very good one, Volodymyr. Very good. Well, we don't have employees and stuff yet, so that makes it a little less important, because otherwise they stop working at some point because they want to get paid, of course. But yeah, we have to pay the bills. Luckily, we have 3 cars ready to be sold, and as soon as we sell those, we make a nice amount of money. Alright. Oops. Sorry, I'm just in a hurry. Luckily, we can't do damage to other cars, and we don't have to reimburse them for the damage, so that's the good news. Might be cool if they add that at some point, so that you really have to drive careful, because if you do damage, then you'll have to pay for it or something like that, or repair it on your own time without getting money for it. That could be interesting. So, all right, we have another car here. Let's drop it off. Let's park the car. There we go. Don't forget to pay the bills. Well, you know what? Let's do that straight off. Go to the computer, go to our banking business, pay the bills. Well, you see 194. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's all we have to pay. Here's my card. Alright. There we go. Never had a problem before, but I will figure it out. Yeah. Hope you do. I mean, it's nice to watch you stream. And even nicer if we can really hear you very well. Although, I guess if people don't do anything else and just turn up their volume, it's fine. But then compared to any other thing that you put on, it's quite loud. You dance more or less, who cares? Exactly. And I mean, as long as I dent other people's cars, I don't have a problem with it. They dent my car, that's a problem. Then they're going to have to pay. Alright, now I think one of the next upgrades could be that we get more options for this washing station, which will be nice because then we can also do some extras to the car, which will also add value to it. So, and of course, who doesn't want to make extra money with their cars? There we go. Thanks a lot, Cap, for all the nice messages. You're spamming as a moderator. That is much appreciated. But I do appreciate all my moderators. So thanks a lot, guys and girls, for being such a big help to the channel. It is amazing. Thank you. Alright, car's not in the best of conditions. So let's get it in here and get the rust off. Would be nice if I could hire somebody from the chat to come into the game and do this job for me. That would be fun. But I don't think this game doesn't have multiplayer yet, and I don't know if it's on the actual idea board of the game. That would be fun if you can do this with 2 or 3 players, and then you know, one can get the cars, one can do repairs, one can do this stuff, and then well. We can go quite far. Alright, here we are. Dealing with all the rust. Again. Even rust on the hood. Almost like they hit some people there and got knocked off with the rust. Alright. Okay. What did I miss? Ah. Here. Really have to do all the bad spots. Okay. Well, almost there now, I think. Here's some. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's apply the putty. This is the slowest job, I think, applying the putty, so it'd be nice if we could do that faster. Let's see. What's chat saying? Patmos has a great Discord, thank you. This is the admin for the Facebook group I'm moderator for, doing episode 1 car detailing sim. Oh, nice, Cooper. Well, I don't have any Facebook, so I can't join up or anything like that, but I'll take a look at it if I can, although most Facebook pages won't allow you to watch a lot if you're not Facebook, and I'm not on Facebook, so that's gonna be a thing, but I'll take a look at it. Thank you. And I'll show you soon, Cooper. We'll do a scan of the car after I applied all the putty. And those are all the parts that at some point you can change. So that you get an idea of what you can actually do to the cars out here. Now, I guess the car mechanics simulator game where you post stuff from when you get cars from the junkyard and stuff. I guess that is way, way, way more detailed in terms of taking care of the cars. So it's not like that. But of course, this is about running a shop, and that's pretty fun. I think we have to take a look at the shop entrance, though, if we're opened or not. I think we should be open now. Let's put it on here. Let's put it on here. Yeah, we can now do it. Alright, let me do a quick scan. So, here you can see all the parts that we can change in the car when we progress to the game. So the brake discs, the brake calipers, the shock absorbers, the suspension pins, the battery, all the fuses, the exhaust stuff, engine parts, and we can wash it and polish it and stuff. So there is quite a lot of stuff you can do to the car at some point. Yeah, we're not so far yet. That's basically the thing. So we'll just have to be a bit patient. Let's see. There we go. Did you check out that police squad trailer? Oh, police squad trailer on that game, or? I played a multiplayer yesterday. I think you might like it. Oh, what is it? What is it? Tell me, Gamer Mama. Now I'm really curious. Alright, almost there. Yay, we can start to paint the car. Oh, paint the car, not scan it. There we go. Now we can clearly see where we have to paint it. It's a climbing game. Oh, is it that game where you are chained together and you have to escape together from, I don't know, what is it? Some sort of prison or hell or whatever? Isn't that also what it's called? Chained together, I think? I don't know. Car Mechanic Simulator 4.1k member. The group covers the road runner. I posted that was Discord a while ago. Ah, yeah. I know that. Always take a look at all the cool cars that you post when you take care of them in the game. Climbing a mountain. Oh, is it like some real climbing as a sports and then you do it to climb a mountain? Oh, wow, how would they make a game out of that? What do you have to do? Can you post a link to that game in the suggestion page on the Discord so that I can find it later? And I can see if it's something for me, because then I can check it after the stream. Alright, we have 2 exhaust holes, so we have to fix those. So let's get to the workshop. Ooh, we have 3 customers waiting. I totally missed those messages. Oh no, let's go quickly. Let's talk to them. Hello. No, you're not paying what I want for the car. You're definitely not paying as much as I want for the car. You are. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, reputation level 5. New upgrades are now available and new cars unlocked. You know what? Let's fix this one. It's just making sure that the holes are closed. Then we can send this one over to being sold. And we can go ahead and see what upgrades we have available, how much they cost, because I don't think we can do them all straight away. I mean, I would be surprised if that was the case. Alright, let's go. Is there some hole here? Or? Set 2 holes. Sometimes they're a bit hard to find. You have to really hit the exact spots to find the hole. Ah, there it is. Alright. Holes fixed. Now, what's this baby worth now? Let's check. Kind of. I've put the link and we'll put it in. Ah, thank you very much. Very much. 3,600. Well, it already doubled in value from what we purchased this for, so that's good. Let's put it in here. Oops. Come on. Yep, there we are. Hello. No, that's not enough. Really have to be picky with these people because they will try to rip you off. And ripping them off is my job in this game, so I'm not going to let myself be ripped off by customers that they don't pay enough. Oh, I asked Gamer Mama to post a link to the game that she is suggesting. You can post a link to the Discord group, the Facebook group as well if you want to, in the Car Mechanic channel, Cooper, so that people can look it up if they have Facebook. I don't know how much I can watch since I don't have Facebook, but I'll check it out. Maybe there's more enthusiasts like Burmis and stuff that want to check out the Facebook group, so... Alright, can we do 4,500? That's scratching it a bit. Yeah, this should do. Post. Alright, now what upgrade did we unlock? A mechanical workshop upgrade and a car wash upgrade. The car wash upgrade, oh look at that, we get a roof, we get some other stuff. We can now... Large touchless car wash station. Touchless car wash station, I don't know what that means. Waxing mode, polishing mode, but we need 15,000. Mechanical workshop costs even more, 20,000. Equip your workshop with a car lift. Ability to replace brakes, suspension, and exhaust parts. Alright, so we should definitely start making some serious money. Oh, link to car detailing sim. Yeah, that would be fun. I can check it out then. That's good. I would like that. Hello. Alright, she takes it for the price. Yeah. Bye-bye, car. Alright, we now have 11,000. But we don't have a car to work on while we wait. So let's try and find another car. Hopefully a close one so that I can quickly run there. So let's just check how far... See, this is very far away. Oops. I'm so used to using escape to go back because most games use that. This one doesn't. I just need to press home and then I can continue searching. Now this one is not that expensive. 4,000. It's drivable and it's not too far. So you know what? Let's schedule a meeting. Let's get out of this. Let's see if this one wants to talk. Doesn't look like it. So I'm going to quickly pick up that car and then we're going to come back and see if we can sell while we work on this. But yeah, please post it, Cooper. I must say, I kind of like this game. It's fun. And of course, I like it when you make good sales, or as Jon would call it, rip the people off and make money over their backs. But yeah, it's nice if you can make a successful car dealership. So that's the fun part for me. I mean, it's nice to also be able to repair a car, which is something in real life I know nothing about. But oh wow, look at how dirty this car is. It is worth right now $4,440. 3 exhaust holes. Okay, let's talk. I'm offering you 3,000. Let's see. 4,350. Why are you laughing at me? 3,400. 4,100. Okay, we'll do that. See, this one already drove a hard bargain. Not so nice, but okay. Well, there's definitely different steering to all the cars. This car steers way worse than some of the others do. Luckily, we can take this little shortcut here. There we go. Let's get this car washed up. And I think as soon as we sell the expensive car that's listed for 20,000 out there, we can do at least a car wash upgrade. And by applying some wax and polish, that will already increase the value again. So we can sell the same cars with the same work that we do right now, except we add some wax and polish, and we can earn more money for it. So that would be very handy. We just have to sell the expensive car. But I must say, since the latest updates, it is really harder to make some good profit. They really dialed that back a bit. It was easier before to make a profit, and make high profits. It's way harder now, but it's fine. Otherwise you just steamroll through the game, which of course is also not really that accurate. Posted in the game arcade main area. Thanks, Cooper. That is much appreciated. Ooh, we have a customer waiting. Well, let's not keep them waiting too long. So let's clean this car. So that soon enough we can put it up for a rust job. And then we go talk to the customer. Come on. Sometimes there's some stuff left on the wheels and it won't be ready. But now it's ready. There we go. Hello, good sir. Ah, you are standing at the expensive car. Oh, lady, you're a lady. Okay, hello, lady. No, not going to sell it for 15,000. How much is this car worth? It's actually worth 18,000. Okay. So yeah, 15,000 is not going to cut it. Then I guess we really just have to be patient. I mean, I can go down to like maybe 19,000, but that's it. No less than that. Alrighty. Let's work on the car until we get a message that we have a customer waiting. Wow, like this is what happens when you don't pay attention to your car and you don't do anything in terms of maintenance and stuff. This is just one rusty car. Of course, we have a customer waiting. I'm gonna go there right now. We did half of the car already with the rust, so that's good. Which car are you willing to buy? The cheap one. Well, okay. Ah, good. Accept.
Alright, partner. That's the great price.
Okay, that's a great price. So that's fine. Get off my land so I can put another car in there. Alright, let's fix this up. Some of the voice work in this game is really funny and weird. Like the lady was just laughing at me when I bought the car and I did a deal, and then now the guy is just talking crazy. Alrighty, here we go. Flying the putty. We have a customer waiting. Alright. Luckily they can wait for a little bit, so you don't just have to interrupt straight and run towards them. You can make them wait a little bit, so we can finish the front and stuff and then go to them. So that should be good. Would be nice if we just finish this, the puta with the spatula, and then we can go to them and see what they want. Then we can do the sanding again, but I don't know if we can fully make this until we... I mean, we don't want them to leave, of course. That wouldn't be nice. Maybe this is the one that actually pays top dollar for that expensive car. Who knows? Alright, it's done. Let's rush towards the customer. That's why I bought a Corvette in 92 fiberglass body. Well, I don't know what's better or how that works. Like, is a fiberglass body good or is it bad? Or... I mean, nowadays all cars seems plastic, so I sometimes feel like if you would pee at a car, it would already get a dent. Not sure if that's how it works, but shame you cannot nick cars and then shop them for parts. Well, I believe we can go to the junkyard every now and then, and there will be a car that we can use for stuff then, but I'm not 100% sure. And we can buy stuff. We can buy parts at the not the graveyard, of course, the what is it? It's the junkyard. So that's nice, but they will be bad parts, and of course by now you all should know me. I'm always trying to do a perfect job, so if I really fix up a car, I want to fix it with like parts that make it 100% again, and not put in a part that only makes it like 50%. So, and now of course it's very tempting for me to already start to give some spoilers about what's coming in the game. I'm not going to do that actually, but there will be some very interesting things to come later on. I don't know if we reach in this stream or that we have to do another one. There's some good stuff coming that will be helpful in all of this, and that's actually pretty cool. We have no customers waiting, so we can do the paint job. Then at least sell it. Ah, we have a customer waiting out. If we can just sell that one car for 20,000, we will have enough money to buy at least a car wash and have money for a few cars that we can then still do. Although I must say, usually it is a case that the more expensive cars will also give you a higher profit. So right now we're buying cars worth like 3,000 and we can sell them for 5,000 then. So it is a profit, but it's not too much. So saving a bit of money for a few more expensive cars can be very nice too. Yay, he takes it. There you go, sir. Okay, well, we got some reputation. We now have 20,000 extra, so we now have 33,000. Let me buy the car wash. There we go. Upgrade. They don't rust. Ah, yeah, that's true. Don't pee on cars. No, of course, I would never do that, but I was just sometimes like cars just seem so, I don't know, weak or something that you almost get the thought that if you would do that, it would go bad. Alright, we have already cleaned the car. And now look at our new car wash. We can now put wax on the car. Now let me check first how much... Keep in mind, people, somebody please type in chat. The car is now worth 6,188. I'll type it myself. Alright, so let's see if we apply some wax and polish. What will that do to the car value? I want to see what this does, because, I mean, these are pretty simple steps. You just cover the whole car in wax and stuff, and then this should make extra money. So, I want to see how much we make by just waxing and polishing the car. We should get a notify when we're ready, yes. And now we can just polish it. The same process again. Let's see how much this will do. Modern cars made in such a way that they are less headaches to just sell old ones and buy a new one than making effort to repair them. Yeah, that's with most stuff. Like back in the day when I bought my first computer, it was a very solid thing. I could drop it from a window and it wouldn't probably break. And now they are just all made out of very loose parts, not as good metal case and stuff. And it's fine, I mean, it's okay, but... Alright, wax and polish. What did it do for the value? 6,564. So this adds like $360 just by putting on some wax and polish. Nice. Alright, well, we now have to fix the holes in it. We should be good. The trouble with fiberglass cars that you can't see the metal bits rotting away underneath them. Okay, that part of the car you have to maintain. Yeah, probably then. Alright, how many holes were there? 3. Okay. Okay. There's one. I have to check how much tape we have, otherwise we'll have to buy some more tape soon. 2. That's hole number 2. I'm out of tape. See, we are already out of tape. Okay. Well, are we gonna go? No, I'm not gonna go to the shop just for this car. So we're going to put this one up for sale. We're going to try and find another car. And then maybe we can go by the shop and buy some tape as well, because it's just... No, what? You know what? I'm leaving it right now. I'm not gonna sell it. We're gonna get a new car, drive by the shop to get some tape. Let's just fix it up and make as much money as we can. Alright, this one is 8,000. We have 18,000, so we can afford it. It's Porsche, but we should be able to make some good money on it. Where is it? Oh, it's pretty... Not too far, actually. There we go. Alright, especially in regions where roads in winter are soaked with salt. Oh, well, we have that here. I mean... Even if there's just forecast of snow or something, they already start rolling out and putting salt on the road. So that is something. But yeah, let me be honest, I don't know much about cars and stuff, so I have no clue about how to fix them, whatever to do and stuff. Ouch. This truck really has a wide corner. Or I'm probably a bad driver, I don't know. Or both. Alright, so here's the store. So on the way home we can go to the store. Let me just put this one in the back position. There we go. Let's just line it up already. Let's get out. Let's talk to the lady. But first scan the car, of course. I sold mine 10 years later for more money as I paid for it. Well done. Well done. Alright, this is worth 9,000. We have some work to do on the exterior. But other than that, not too much. Alright, worth 9,000. Let's do, I don't know, 7,800? 8,000.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. Okay, 8,000. Okay, we got it for 8,000. If I grab the scanner and press R, we can see the last report. So we can already make 1,100 by just selling it for the market value. So at least we already made money. There we go. Let's go back to the shop. And of course, if I miss some messages in the chat, I'm very sorry about that. I try to keep up, but it's hard sometimes. The day you have an accident, you do not want to be in fiberglass body. No. To buy a slightly accident damaged truck. Yeah, well, we at least cleaned the truck up, so that's the nice thing. But I can scan it for you soon, so you can see in what condition the truck actually is. That'll be fun. Oh, tape. Yes, Gamer Mama. You're absolutely alright. You're absolutely right. Oh, well, you know what? Forget about the tape. This car doesn't have any holes in it anyway that we have right now. It's only the other one. We'll just sell that one and fix this one up. And make some money that way. But thanks for the reminder. I think as soon as we can get the upgrade for the mechanical workshop, we are going to have to go to the shop anyways. To buy a lot of parts so that we can replace some parts. So we'll do that soon then. But yeah, I totally forgot. Thanks for the reminder, Gamer Mama. I offer $150 for it. Wow, that's not a lot. Well, I can scan the car for you. This is my car. I mean, we cleaned it and we gave it a new paint job. But take a look at the parts inside. Oopsie. So yeah, we bought it apparently for more than it's worth at the moment. But I fully intend to completely fix it up, so that should be interesting. Alright, here we go. Let's make up an ad so that the visitors that come in can buy our white car. It's worth almost 7,000. So what if we do 7,500? That's not enough. Yep. Alright, post advertisement. 7,750. I don't remember what I bought this one for, but I think that's actually a pretty okay deal. We bought it for 4,000, selling it for almost 7,000. I like it. Misa think that's a good job. Make it a monster truck. Well, I can't change stuff and give it other wheels than you usually put on it. So that's a thing. I wish we could actually, at least as far as I've gotten into the game yet. So it's not that we can make it have a different look, but we can give it another color, for instance. I don't know, make it black or something. Ooh, we have a customer waiting. Let's get there soon so we can try and sell the car that we've put up for sale now. Let's put this stuff on. That's the only thing that's quite hard, especially when you work alone, we are right now. You have quite a lot of stuff to do at the same time, like wash the car, now we have to rinse it off, and at the same time we have to talk to somebody. Talk. Okay, good. That's a deal. We have 18,000 now. I think we should finish this car, then get another one. And if we make some good money on that one too, we might have enough to get another upgrade ready. And I mean, especially with the better equipment, like the grinder and stuff, it goes faster, so we can go at a relatively good pace to get some stuff done. Right, here we go. 300. Wow, that's not a lot of money. That truck is worth at least 5,000 according to the game, but I think it's worth a lot more. I mean, if you buy that blue truck of mine, you will have a truck that the one and only Patmos is driven in, so I mean that's got to count for something. Yeah, we're not far from some upgrades, not all of them, but at least some, so that'll be nice. We upgrade the cars. Do you wash your own car like that? Well, I don't have a car. It is wifey's car, so I don't have a say over it. I hardly get to drive it. Which is fine by me, because I'm not a big fan of driving cars and stuff. It's, I only do it when I have to. Well, I gotta say, wifey takes real good care of the car. Now, it's also a very nice car. I guess that helps. I remember one of our first cars wasn't a very nice car, and then it's harder to keep it clean and stuff all the time because it didn't look nice anyways. But this is a nice car, and she takes good care of it. And, well, she drives a lot on it, so, well, I guess, like, every week she takes it to the washing station and washes it and stuff, so, yeah, she does a good job with it. Alright, it's cleaned up, polished and waxed. Normally you wash from above down. Yeah, but that's not a thing in the game, so why bother with it? Statistics says 1 out of 4 of all accidents in Europe are caused by drunk drivers. It means the other 3 were caused by sobers. Ergo, drunk drivers are more responsible drivers. True. I guess that's interesting reasoning, Vladimir, but I believe in the Netherlands, like 88% of murders are relationship murders, so it's your partner, so I guess if you don't want to get murdered by your partner, you better take matters into your own hand, because there's a big chance your partner will kill you. If you don't want to be the one killed, then take matters into your own hand. At least if I follow your reasoning. Alright, let's go. Let's put the stuff on so that we can put this one out for sale. I think we can make a nice profit because it's a more expensive car. And then you can also make a bit more money on it usually. Alright, let's go. And I have to say thank you all so much for being here. It is very nice to have you all and to play a fun, kind of relaxing game while we can all talk and have nice conversations. So thanks a lot for that. And I really do appreciate you all taking the time to be here. Is Doug still here? He's a bit silent, or did he already go that I missed the message that he was leaving? But yeah, nice to have you all. It's fun, and yeah, I hope you all enjoy this and me playing this game. I mean, I asked last time, and you all wanted an extra stream with this, so here I am. I really enjoy this. My wife gave birth to our son in the car on our way to the hospital. We named him Carson. Rodog, I got a beer for you. Ooh, nice. So sweet, handing out drinks now in chat. Well, that reminds me, I have to take a drink too, because I'm getting a bit thirsty. Alright, well that helps. That keeps me hydrated. Alright, greetings to everyone from Benny. He's killing himself at work in the heat. Ah, poor Benny. Well, send him our best and wish him a cool temperature soon. How is Benny doing? I guess he's finally returned then. Hope he's good. Send him our love and our greetings. Nice to hear from him. Is there any Formula 1 soon again, Roadhog? It feels like it's already a few weeks ago, but I don't know. I don't really follow it, so don't know much about it. You make a fine point. I'll have my knives ready. Very good. Oh dear. Please don't tell me you got it from me or I'll be implicated, and that's not supposed to happen, of course. Then the dirt will get in the just clean area, and then you're in the same spot as where you started. According to the instruction of my steam cleaner, you are supposed to wash from the bottom upwards and not from the top down. Strange how most people do it the other way around. It's this weekend! At Benny's, watching the F1 Austria. Oh, nice! That's like a little bit like Max Verstappen's home Grand Prix, right? When there wasn't one in the actual Netherlands, didn't most Dutch people go to that one? I believe so. I don't remember. I read that somewhere, I think. It's pouring with rain here, but it's still warm. What's the temperature then, Jon? Here it's dry. It should be raining somewhere during the night. Maybe a little bit of thunder, but it has been... well, this morning was pretty nice, actually, like 19 degrees, and then it warmed up to 24, but it's very humid. I was working outside in the garden today, and it was really not nice, so after a while I just quit and took a shower. Alright, we bought this one for 8,000. It is now worth 13,000. That's getting better. Now I forgot to check. Does this one have any holes? No, so this one is done now. Can't do any repairs yet, so let's just put this one up for sale and try to find a new one. But this would be nice to make some money. 30 degrees in Limburg. Wow. And is it also very humid there, Gabriel Mama, or is that a little bit less? Like, I'm closer to the coast, of course, and then sometimes we get more humid weather than I guess you do out there. 27 out there, Jon. Wow, with the rain. Oh, usually the rain will cool it down a bit, but... 13,000. Alright, can we do 15? Oh, we can do that easily. Can we do 15,500? Can we do 16? Yeah, I think we can. Post your ad. There we go. Alright. Let me just check the last report. So it's worth 8,000 and we're going to sell it for 16. So we doubled up on this one. That's nice. Still 27 out there. Wow, that's warm. I believe in like Monday or something, or Tuesday, I don't remember exactly which date. It'll be up like to 31 or something out here. So probably even warmer at your place then. Alright, let me check. We have 18,000 to spare, but these are all the worst cars. So there's not a lot of bad cars for a nice price. Is this one pretty close? Oh, that's really close. Alright, let's go to this one then. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check. Is it drivable? It's not drivable. We have a problem. Yeah, it's drivable. Okay. As soon as we can do repairs, we can also get an undrivable car, because then, of course, we can fix it, but don't want to know. Oh, sorry. So, Jon, aren't you guys having like a sort of a heat wave or something in the UK? I mean, I think... I've been hearing a few streams now that it has been very hot there all the time. Quite unusual, I guess, for UK people. 2,400 it's worth. Okay, how much do you want? 25. Wow, that's scraping it, lady. That's way too much. 22. 2,000 then. 21. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Yay! Oh, there we go. Wow, this car is gross and loud. Well, shop is now closed because it's nighttime. So that gives us time to fix up 1 or 2 cars. And then sell them in the morning. And then we can probably do the next upgrade. Because then we should have money for that. Although these cheap cars are, as we call in Dutch, klein bier. So, yeah, we make a profit on it, but it's not as much. And it is still the same amount of work. So what we do with this car is the same as if we do it with a more expensive car. But with a more expensive car, we also get a bigger profit from it. So, I guess I should try and see if we can get a more expensive car, even if it already looks a bit better still. Alright, there we go. Monday, 35 there, Rodog. Wow, am I happy that I live on this side of the country. It's at least a little bit less. Wow, this is a pretty dirty car. It doesn't even get off easy. Well, I'm just trying to go too fast with my mouse. That could also be the case. Alright, it's cleaned up. Let's put the wax on it. Don't want to know. So how is the floor progressing, Gamer Mama? Is it now like completely out? Soon be winter. Good luck with that. Alright, let's apply the polish. We'll start on the roof. There we go. We should do it nice and slow so it goes in the end the fastest, because then we don't have to go over the same spot 3 times. Now you know. Well, it might be even hotter there, Rodog, so who knows? You can have winter, I'll stay here. Ooh, well, I kind of like the spring and the autumn the best, because then you can have good temperatures, but still some rain and stuff every now and then, which I really like. I mean, I don't like summer temperatures. I was always a big fan of winter, but now with my not so good lungs, the cold weather is not so nice for it. So, especially when it's freezing, so I don't like that a lot anymore. Well, I do like it a lot, but I can't be outside very much then, which is a pity. But before that, I always loved the winter time. Like having a nice sunny, little bit of frost, and then nicely walking outside. That is amazing. When I do that now, it hurts my lungs, so yeah. I don't do that much anymore, although I try to still do that every now and then. Right, well, another car getting ready. There we are, applying the sputta, or the putty, or whatever it's called. The putty with the spatula. Can't say that right all the time. Picture the Discord, okay. Check after the stream. There we go. What has 10 letters in stock with gas? Automobile. Oh dear. Ah, the floor is completely out. Nice. So are they now going to start then? Or is it still a bit off? Is there like a company that's going to do it, or are you going to do it all yourself? I mean, you were handy enough to take the floor out, so I don't know. Maybe you're handy enough to put a new one in as well. I think I got used to the hot weather when I was driving trucks abroad for all those years. Ah, yeah, I guess. I'm still very much used to the old Dutch weather from when I was born, and then like having 30 degrees or more was for like once or twice a year, and now it's like once or twice a week that we have those temperatures, so it's crazy. We're a little bit mistaken. It is autumn and spring are seasons of lung diseases because it's cold and damp, not frosty winters. Well, it depends on what you have with your lungs, because I know my own lungs and I know when it hurts and stuff. I have pretty bad lungs, and especially the cold weather really makes them hurt, so that's why I am a big fan of not too hot weather. Of course, hot weather, like we had in the Netherlands, when it gets like 30, 35 degrees, usually gives some bad air quality, which is bad for my lungs again. But during hot times, I don't go outside anyways, because it's too hot. But yeah, I am affected with my lung condition for the cold very much, especially when it gets close to freezing point. So when it's like 5 degrees out, I can go outside, that's okay. But as soon as it starts to freeze or gets really close to freezing, then I have an issue. It's a bit hard to be mistaken about this, because I know what I feel. I have this a couple of years now, so I know I'm not mistaken about this. Of course, yeah, most diseases that you can catch and that can get into your lungs and stuff will appear in the wet seasons, because that's good for all bacteria and viruses and stuff. So yeah, if that's your point, then yes. But that's not what I'm talking about. I just have bad lungs, and that's it. Alright, we made it worth a bit more, but I think we need to get some tape now to also fix the holes. But the shop is closed at the moment, so we can just park it here. We can find a new car for work, and then tomorrow we can go to the shop and buy some tape. Ooh, we have more poor cars now. Let's see, 7,000, 7,000. Okay. Well, these are pretty cool. Off-Rider Canyon. Okay, how far away is it? Oh, it's not too far. Schedule a meeting. That's 290 meters. Yeah, I'm gonna run it. Run, Forrest, run! I pick it up. I mean, you can drive it home, why not? Cold weather contains more oxygen than warm weather. True. Well, it's not really cold weather, it's cold air, because it's more compact, so that's why it holds more oxygen. But I don't like multiplayer games. Well, you know, then don't watch. But yeah, this Sunday, another Sapien stream. I think there will be around 2 more, so next Sunday and the Sunday after, and then the holiday season is going to start and people go on holidays and stuff, so I'll probably switch it over then for some multiplayer streams during the holiday season, and then after that we can see if we go back to multiplayer or do something else or whatever. We'll find out. Alright, it is a drivable car. It's worth 8,500. How much do you want for it? 7,600? That's a nice price. But I'm going to see if we can lower that a bit.
Stop, stop, stop.
Stop, stop, stop. No, I want less money for... I want to pay less money. Alright, that's good. There we go. Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
Good job. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Whoopsie. I won't. Okay, very good, John. Very good. Yeah, I have some bad scarring in my lungs, and especially the very cold makes it irritate a lot. So that's why the very cold weather has issues for my lungs and not... oh, oops, there's a car standing there. I forgot about that. Well, you know, luckily no more damage to fix. Alright, there we are. Apply foam to the car. Oh, it is a cool truck. It's kind of like what we have already. So, yeah. Yeah, that's true, Kev. It's fun. It's fun. But there's more fun games, I guess. So I'll use some of my time during the summer holiday as well to find some nice, cool multiplayer games that we can stream after the summer break, and then we'll see. I mean, there's more games than just Sapiens, so. I mean, I do remember even the Astroneer streams were a lot of fun because it was all chaos and stuff. So yeah, we'll get to it. I don't actually know if we have to do the whole back here, but we'll just do it. Okay. Oh, this side's done. So we have to do this. Well, you can see clearly that we missed a few spots, but sometimes it's a bit tedious to get it all done. Like, apparently we have to do the tires. Oh, we have to do the back still. That's it. Okay, there we are. There we are. We make it not boring. Well, I guess even if you don't like the game, you can hold the whole interaction and stuff can be fun. So that could be a reason to watch, or just talk to the people in chat. I mean, the people in chat are always great, so that could be a reason to be there. But everybody is free to do whatever they please, so if you don't like the game and you don't want to hang out, then totally fine. We're just happy to have you on now, Jon, and we appreciate that. So thanks a lot. Right, there we go. Let's clean her up. Well, this cleaning is a bit more work than the smaller cars. But it's okay. Alright, let's put some wax on. And then we are going to polish it, and then we can get the rust off. I think the latest upgrade that we can still do now is... Alright, so now we can do the polish. So we don't have to do this back part of the car, like the loading area, because we didn't put any wax on it and that didn't matter, so that's good. So let's remember that for next time. So the next upgrade should be around 20,000. So yeah, if we sell this car and the others that we have, we might be able to do a good job with it. Now, it said it's Saturday now. So I'm not sure if the shop is... I think the shop is open on Saturday, but less hours, and it's closed on Sunday. The game shop where we can buy parts and stuff. So I have to see if it's open today. And we can always just... sleep through a day so that we miss it and we can just continue. On the other hand, if our shop is closed and we have some money to spare, we can prepare some cars and then on Monday sell them all and make the big bucks. Wax it, polish it, and then sand it. Yeah, well, you know, I'm just making use of the game mechanics. I know it's weird, but as long as it works that way. Actually, I don't know if they fixed it already, but I'll tell you something. Later on in the game, we can unlock the paint shop. It's next to this little shed, and there you can paint full cars and paint them in a different color if you want to. So what I did all of this, so I did all the grinding and stuff, then I sanded the car, and then I had to paint it. And I was like, well, you know what, if I put it in the paint booth, and I just give it a new color, then the whole car will be painted. Now the game does that painting process automatically, so you put it in, the door closes, and then a few minutes later it's done. When it came out, it was fully in a new color, except for the parts that we sanded. Those were still white, and we still had to give it the right color by hand, which was a bit weird, of course, because we put it in the paint shop, so it should have been completely painted. So yeah, there are some things in the game that don't really add up, so I don't know if they're going to fix that or not, but we can try that as soon as we get the paint shop. But that was pretty funny. Alright, this is done now. Let's see. Oh, we have to put the putty on first. think I need my torch. That helps. Alright. Wow, this is a big job with a big truck. You really can see by the time it takes to do everything that this has much more surface than those smaller cars. It is actually really taking a lot longer. Of course, we'll get there. And as soon as we can, if we can go to the shop, I can probably show you. We can also get license plate kits to replace license plates and stuff. So like now, this one doesn't really look good. If we buy a few of those kits and we can get cars, we can give them brand new plates and stuff. So I like that they thought of those little things. That's actually good. Everyone remembers Pat Moriarty as Mr. Miyachi, but the other than Happy Days as Arnold. I don't know what that's about, sorry. No clue. Wow, this is a big job, this car. Insert into Mr. Meiji, wax on, wax off. I don't know about that. I missed some chat messages, I guess. So busy with the car. I guess these are the parts where I kind of feel like, oh wow, this is a bit of a grind. I hope this stays interesting for everybody that's watching and stuff. So should probably just not think about that, but that's how it works in my brain then. Alright, let's go over it with the sander now. Let's quickly get this car ready. You don't know Harry Days? No? I don't know what Harry Days is, sorry. What do I miss? So then no one knows the car is stolen. I didn't steal a car. Happy Days. What's Happy Days? I mean, I have a lot of Happy Days, but I don't know. White the Fonz. Is that a person or what is that? I guess it's something from television, so I don't know about it. Happy Days, very funny show back in the day. Yeah, but you all seem to forget I'm still young, you know. I'm just 41, so I don't know. Typing is not my friend today. Well, we are, so don't worry about it. I'm 44, yeah, but you're from Limburg, so that's already older than where I'm from, so. Hey, Cat! Nice to see you. How are you today? Popping in while I have tea. I'm going to the woods afterwards with my sister, so I'm afraid I won't be staying too long. Well, that's fine, that's fine. We're just happy that you are hopping on. So, thanks so much for that. Say hi to your sister. Have a great time in the woods. Alright, well, we fixed it up and gave it some new paint. Now it's worth 11,000. See, that's already more than 4,000 difference. I like that. Let's see. Did it have any holes? No, there's nothing else we can do. So let's put this one up for sales. Cultuur barbaar. Yeah, I'm a cultural barbarian. I know. I just don't know a lot about that stuff. I mean, I watched the A-Team when I was young, but that's about it. I remember when I was a kid and I was like 8 or something. At my dad's work, we won in a lottery or something. We won 2 VHS tapes about the Teenage Mutant Hero Ninja Turtles, whatever. And then we weren't allowed to watch those because they were considered too violent for us. So I don't know anything about Happy Days or whatever, but if it's considered violent or whatever, or with bad jokes or whatever, then I was probably not allowed to watch it. Let's see, 12,000. Can we do 14? Yeah, I think we can. We'll try. Post. Alright, if we sell this, this is 30 grand already. And we still have 9. Our shop. Can we get another good car and sell it for a hefty price? There's another one for 7,000. It's drivable. And it's a little bit out, so we'll have to take the truck there then. But the shop won't open. It's not even 6 yet. So we can go get it and then work on it while we try to sell some cars and hopefully get an upgrade. That'll be nice. When I was 8, there was no such thing as video machines. Yeah, see, but that's because there's a little bit of an age gap. Oh my god, we hebben de tegelgeneratie. Well, I wasn't from the rubber tile generation, Roadhog. Like, we played a lot outdoors and outside, and we could do anything we want. I got stuck in that movable wet sand a few times and stuff like that. That's all fine. It was just with television that there wasn't a lot allowed, but all else I could do whatever I wanted, so... Not completely from the rubber tile generation. But I get your point, yeah. We got our first VHS recorder when I was 10. Yeah, I think around 8 or 10. I don't know how old I was. Something like that. Alright, this one is worth 8,000. Let's see how much we can get it from. 6,005. If you do too low, they will not negotiate with you and they will keep the same price. So we have to not go too low. 7,000. Okay. Alright, 6,900. That seems to be a good price. I saw Chucky when I was 8. Wow. If I had seen Chucky when I was 8, I would probably would have never left the house anymore and just was probably still sitting on that same bed, being scared all day. Happy Days was family-friendly comedy, but probably before your time a little. It was from 70s, 80s, and settings was 50s, 60s. Ah. I grew up with, well, a little bit the 18, but I think I was already a little bit older. But we had like Little House on the Prairie and Dr. Quinn, the amazing fictional medicine lady thing. So that, yeah, that's kind of what we watched. Wow, what's happening with the trailer? Hey, Reza! Nice to see you. How are you today? Oh, I hope all is well. Let's drop that car off. That's better. Let's go park here. Is the open sign on? Yes, so we're open. So customers can come in at some point. And later on we have to go to the shop to buy some tape for the exhaust holes. But we can start with this. Little House on the Prairie was boring. Absolutely, but that was kind of the only thing that we were allowed to watch at some point. So, yeah, then you're watching it because television was like, wow, what's this? So back then it was okay, I guess. I don't know. Long time ago, so I don't remember by now. I've never seen Chucky. By the time that was out, I already grown up to be enough to be not interested. Well, then you turn into a wise man, Jon. Right, this one seems to be a little bit easier to wash than the other truck. Let's just stick with seams, because I don't know, we're not done yet. I guess I still have to do the roofing, so let's get on and do the roof. Yep, there it is. Very good. I love horror and thriller movies. I don't watch any horror stuff. I do like some thrillers. But as soon as it turns into horror, zombies, other kind of stuff, then I won't be watching it. But hey, I think we should just celebrate our differences, so that's cool. Planning to watch it later, but anyways, I want to say hello and how are you all doing? Oh, that's fine, Raze. I watch it anytime you like. That's perfectly okay. I'm fine, thanks. How are you? How's the family? I hope everybody is well there. Nice to see you again. Has been a little while. Clanglers, I don't know all of that. I mean, for all the Dutchies, I grew up with Posse and Adriaan, so that was some decent stuff, I guess. Alright, let's put some wax on. I mean, we're going to put the grinder on later on, but yeah, let's wax it already. I think they should change that, so it's nice that you clean it first, so that you can actually see where the rust is, but then you should fix the car. And then you should probably wax and polish it, but oh well. As long as the game allows this, then... Mr. Ben. I don't know Mr. Ben. I do know Mr. Bean, but I don't know any Mr. Ben. Ooh, we have 2 customers waiting. Oh no, we can sell cars. Why didn't anybody tell me? Hello. No, lady, that's not enough. You have to pay full price. You have to pay full price. You too. Now they got Ernst, Bobby, and the rest. Yeah. Well, I'm not watching Ernst, Bobby, and the rest, so... Ah, we have another customer waiting. Alright, we'll get to it soon. Let's just put some polish on, so that we get a nice and shiny car. And we'll talk to the customer, see if we can sell him a car. I watch more Laurel and Hardy than anything, to be honest. They're still a favorite of mine. Well, in English class, when I was like 12, we watched, what's it called? Brother Cat File, something like that. Which was actually quite an interesting thing about, I believe it was like sort of a monk slash brother that tried to solve crimes and stuff. I believe it was called Brother Cat File or something like that. No, we're not paying enough money, so we're not going to do that. Now we cleaned this car. There is some gas in the car. So what if we just take this car to the shop, see if it's open, so that we can buy some tape. There's no customers waiting at the moment anyway, so that's a good moment to do that. Sorry people, please get out of the way, thank you. I mean, if we wreck this car, then I'm not wrecking my own car, so that's fine. Abbott and Costello, I don't know all of that. As I said, we didn't watch a lot of television later back in the day. They have a freaking phone glued to their face. That's true, but that's not just the kids. That's also the older ones. Alright, well, we can get a electric screwdriver, which will be very helpful. But here we have the exhaust tape. And you know what, let's get a plate repair kit as well. I've got 2 tape rolls, so we have a bit tape to spare. There we go. Let's drive straight back to the shop. Wow, this car really won't turn. Does any of you actually know Brother Cat File in England? I mean, if my English teacher showed it, it must have been something in England. Alright, so we have the exhaust tape. So maybe we should fix this car now. So that we can start to sell it. that they have to depart. Alright, Cat, bye. Thanks for popping in. Give our best to your family. And especially to your sister. Have a fun time in the woods. And we'll see you later. Alright, 3 holes fixed. Let's do another quick check if those were all. Yep, those were all. Oh no, there's still 1 hole. Okay, there were 4 holes in it. Oh, let's find the 4th one then. Yep, there it is. Alright. All holes fixed. There we go. Ah, your mother used to watch it. Okay, okay. Interesting. So, and of course, at some point, we grew up with Mr. Bean. The extra car to sell. I really hope we can sell some of these cars soon so that we can do the upgrade and I can show what that upgrade holds. Because it is a fun upgrade. Let's add the pictures to it. 4250. Yeah, that should do it. That should do it. He also played the Master in Doctor Who for 2 episodes. Oh, really? I don't know about that. Never watched Doctor Who. I'll be like Doctor Who. I don't know him who. Alright, let's get this car into the body shop. I have to park a bit in the middle, otherwise we have no room to maneuver around the car. Got a cat file, yeah. Cool. Oh, this is going to need quite a bit of work. Well, so far, no customers, so we're not interrupted yet. Of course, I should probably not talk about that, because then we'll soon get interrupted. But on the other hand, if we get some customers and we sell the cars, we can get to some nice new upgrades. Yep, we have a customer waiting. Let's not make him wait too long, so I'll finish the grinding, I think, if I can, quickly. And then we'll go talk to the customer. Alright, there we go. I'll check the chat soon again, of course. Trying to do my job here. Yay, this is done. I should go that way for the... Oh, 3 customers waiting. Wow. Let's sell all the cars. Yes, except for 14,000. You're not paying what I want, and you're not paying what I want too. Alright, we have 16,000. If we sell the other expensive car, we can buy the upgrade. Right, let's put this stuff up. I don't know if we can already... No, I don't think we can get an employee already. I think we have to go 1 level higher. But then that can save us a bit of time, because we can then just tell an employee to do either, depending on which station comes available, tell them to do all the rust removal and painting it again, or you can make them wash the car and stuff, which of course saves time. We'll get to that in detail and I'll explain how that works, of course, when we get to it, but that would be very handy. And costly, of course, because we have to pay them. And we should probably pay some bills soon again. Let's put the putty on and then talk to the customer. And afterwards we can sand this. And then... There's already 2 customers. Okay. Let's hurry this up. I'll check the chat soon, people. It's busy running a shop on your own, so... work hard here. Yep, there it is. Let's go. Who are we talking about, guys? Brother Catfile, I think, and the guy that played him. Alright, no, you're not playing what I want, so bye. Yes, you are. Accept. Alright, we have $32,000. Let's buy the upgrade. Here we go, people. Let's take a look. The mechanical workshop level 2. We can get a car lift. And we okay, we get the car lift and we can upgrade some, or we can replace some parts. That's it. There we go. Yeah, I know how it works. Okay. Back. Okay, now let's see, because we have another customer that wants to talk. E.
All right.
No. So here we can see the car lift. You have to put a car in the middle and then you can lift it up, which is pretty cool. I can show you that with this car as soon as we get it ready. So let's do that. And then, of course, if we want to do any serious repairs on the cars, we also have to buy parts and stuff, so that might be something. But we can also then make sure that we get undrivable cars. And then, of course, we have to put them straight into the shop because we can't drive them, so we have to put them in the right spots in the shop. Then we can use the lift. Put the parts in that they're missing, and then we have a drivable car. And that's a good way to make some extra money. It is a lot of work, though, so that is something to keep in mind. Using the workshop is a lot of work. No, also not willing to pay. Pay the right amount of money, people. I wish I could put up a sign that I'm just not doing sales. I just put up a price. That's what you got to pay. You don't want to pay? Fine, but just leave. Don't bother me with a lower offer. I'm not going to negotiate with you. And of course, thank you all so much for being here. It is very much appreciated that you spent your precious, valuable time right here with me. So, I also hope you have a great time. If you're enjoying this and you want to help my little channel grow, please hit the little like button. It does really help out. If you're like, wow, this is interesting content, I want to see more, don't forget to hit the subscribe button then. It's completely free. And you'll get notifications if you hit the bell icon when I'll be streaming, when I'll be putting up new videos and stuff. So that can be fun. But most of all, I just appreciate you all being here and being so nice and kind in chat. Also friendly. That's so cool. You can have nice talks about Brother Catfile and Doctor Who and all that kind of stuff. So thanks a lot. Right, we have a customer waiting. We're also almost done with this paint job. Actually, we're done. Alright, let's get this one into the shop. Right here. Yeah, I know how it works. See, now you get the message and then it all gets wrong. Alright, let's go talk and then we'll raise it up so we can watch it.
Yeah.
No, there we go. Let's take a look here. So here we have the car now, and now we go to the lift and we say use the car lift. You can see it will now lift up the car magically because it doesn't really attach, but it's now lifted. Interesting suggestion, Roadhog, but take a look here. If I scan the car, you can see it's now fully polished, and that means that the wax and the polish is on. So it is already 100%. I can't do that. So it won't make a difference. And I actually checked it off stream as well. It doesn't make a difference if you do it afterwards. So yeah, that's it. So now that we have it on the lift, if we now do the repair piece, you can now see that there are more parts lining up. And if we want to, for instance, I can take off a screw from the wheel. We have to do this by hand. So I have to go all the way like this, screw them all off, and then the wheel comes off. I'm going to assemble it now. But yeah, we can now, if we want to, change parts and stuff on the car. We can, of course, also do the exhaust, and there were 2 holes in it, so I'm going to try and find those 2 holes and fix it up. And then, one of the things I would like to do soon, we found a hole there, is find a car where we can actually do some fixes. But before we're going to do some fixes, we need to buy parts, because right now we don't have any spare parts, so that'll make it a little bit hard to actually fix the car. It said there were 2 holes. Where are they? Am I missing them? that's not all. Ah, there it is. Alright. Alright. So if we take a look at the report, we can see, for instance, that the brake discs and stuff are not in too good condition. Also not too bad. So, yeah, we're going to leave everything in. But I'm going to go to the shop soon. We're going to get some stuff. And then I will also show you something neat. So here we go. Let's talk to him. Yes, he takes the offer. Perfect. Ooh, another reputation level rise. New upgrades and new cars. Cool. Well, let's go with this one first now. Don't think I parked it correctly, but okay. Should be good. Here we go. Let's take the pictures. I think I should drive it back a little bit. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's put this one up. We do have some money to spare, so that's good. Hopefully buy a pretty expensive car again. Now, this one is almost 13,000 worth. Can we do 15? Yeah, we can. Alright, so we're trying to sell it for 15,000. The next upgrade will be the body workshop. A stand-alone workstation. A new room, the paint booth. And we can hire a worker. It'll cost me 15,000. Okay. I think we can almost do that. I'm just going to get me a new car first. And then once we sell this, we might be able to do this. That could be interesting. We have a customer at the moment. I first want to buy a new car. Let's go for a treated one and then a more expensive car. So this one is pretty expensive. It is drivable, that's the good news, and it's relatively close. So yeah, let's go get that car. Let's see what we can do with that. There's a customer. Let's talk to him or her. Her in this case. Nope. Right, I'm gonna get the car. Then we're gonna make a stop at the shop if it works out. So that we can get some parts and then hopefully soon find a car that we can actually fix. I don't know. I'm missing a bit on chat. Sorry, people. Let's see. It's worth 13,000. We could change some brakes here, so that could be interesting. I guess. All right, let's talk. 14,000. No way. I'm going to pay you 12.
Hold on. I'm done.
13.5. Okay, we can do that. That's okay. Let's drive. Let's go to the store now. Let's buy some stuff. And a nice goodie. Oh, this car steers terrible. Look at that. It doesn't even steer. Oh, wow. This is not a nice car to drive. I mean, turns even worse than my truck. Need to buy a lot of spare parts. Yeah, we're not going to change all the parts right now on this car. We're just going to change one or two just to show it to you. But of course, first we have to get the parts. Oh, I think the shop's closed. Yeah, shop is closed. Ouch. On Saturday it closes at 2 and we're an hour late. Sunday is closed, so we can only get parts on Monday. So we'll do that later. Let's just fix this one up and sell some cars. And maybe we already can do the unlock then. There we go. But yeah, we will be buying some parts, Reza, and then making sure that we fix the car up a bit. Maybe not this one, because this is going to take a long time before we can actually do that. We'll be having some sleeping to do. Okay, here we go. Let's first clean it up again. Now, luckily, with the next upgrade, we can get an employee that does all the rust stuff for us. So all we have to do is make sure we clean the car. We park it in the body shop. Then tell the guy to fix the car up. That'll take a couple of minutes and then the car is fixed. In that time, we can, for instance, get a new car or make some sales. So it will save us time. We won't be doing any of the body work and stuff anymore. So that's the good news. So that should be interesting. Was kind of hoping that we could get to that point today, so if that works out, that'll be great. I just kind of think that our shop is now closed. There's no more customers coming in, I think. And then Sunday will also be a tough day. We are hardly out of money, so I think what's going to happen after this car, we're just going to sleep until Monday. Sell the cars that we still have left. And then make sure that we get some good money. Do the upgrades, get an employee, and then we can work again. Because right now, we really need to make a sales before we can buy another good car. Alright, let's apply the polish, then it should be done. Have you been able to buy an electric tool to open bolts? No, because the shop was closed. But we are actually able to buy a power tool, so that we don't have to open up all the bolts by hand. But we first had to get the upgrade where we can actually get the lift, but we have that now. And now we need to wait until the shop opens up, which is on Monday, so then we'll get the tools. Be right back. Okay, Gamer Mama. So yeah, we will get a better tool for that. And I like that in this game, that you can get better stuff that way, so that's good. Oh, we have a customer waiting. There is a customer. Nice. Alright, let's park the car. Let's talk to the customer. Hello. No, you're not taking it for 11,000. What are you thinking? Ah. Where's the rust? Well, there's some here. Here's that the rust on this car is not too bad. It was pretty bad on the trucks that we got. It appears to be not too bad on this car. Look, this is all good. There's some here, so let's do this line. Probably a bit here that we have to get rid of. Yes. Let's talk to the customer soon. No, we haven't got the power tools yet, but I can buy the electric. I mean, we call it in Dutch a boormachine, which is like the electric drill or whatever. So we can use that. We just need the shop to open up. Yeah, that's not the price that I want, so bye-bye. Get my own wine. Oh, very good. Let's show all the areas that we have to put it on, because as you can see in the white cars, it's pretty hard to see without the add-on, but I like the fact that we can do this. Jon told us last time that if you press X, you can actually see where the areas are, so thanks again, Jon, really helpful. Another customer waiting. Well, they are really wanting to buy the car. Just need to get it for the right price now. Alright. So, Cooper, how is your Ostrich town coming along? How many years to go until you finish the 200 mark? Alright, let's make sure that we apply all the putty and then we can go to the customer. Should kind of do the trick, I think. Right. This should be the last part, so... Yep. Yeah, I think if you do the polish, Volodymyr, you also get a free kitchen with it. Alright, let's do the sanding with the oscillator. There we go. Yeah, probably Gamer Mama. I think that's right. Another customer. Another customer that has to wait. 34 or 36 years to go. Ah, okay, that's not too long. That's not too long. And how much profit do you have now? Because you were already past the 1 million. You're like 1.5 million already, or? Let's talk to the customer. Oh, dog, are you still doing workers and resources? Yeah, good question.
No. No.
No, that's not what I want. Stargate. Oh, that's very good. That is very good. Best show ever. Right, well, let's do some painting while we wait for the next customer. Still have to paint this baby, so yeah. Cheaper would be Moldovan. Yeah, I guess, but, you know. Yay, another customer. Oh, I think we can finish the paint job first. This is going pretty fast. Kinda wonder what we can sell this car for now, but it's could be a nice price though. Yay, it's done. Alright, let's go. Let's talk to the customer. Stargate, Star Trek, Star Wars. Stargate. Don't watch the others. Alright, 15,000. Thank you, good sir. Bye-bye. Now let's scan this one again. Star Trek, I prefer the odd series. Ah, well, I like Stargate. I don't watch the other ones. Alright, this is all good. It's now worth 16,500. Not gonna wait for any parts, I guess. We'll do that on another car. We'll just make sure that we can try and sell this now and make some money. Is it now parked in the right spot? Yes. Okay, there we go. Let's get the camera out. Haven't played in a while. It's definitely not abandoned.
No.
I play a lot, but I do have a break every now and then. Ah, yeah. That's still a game at some point I have to get into, but it's just so much work to get into. Alright, let's see. The pictures. There they are. It's 17.5, so can we do like 19? Oh, easily, because it's still blue. Can we do 20? Yes. Alright. What's the next upgrade? The body shop. That'll cost us 15. We have 17, but then we don't have money for a new car. Interesting. William Shatner is my favorite. Ah, nice.
No way.
No way? Well, then don't buy it. Go away. So, since we don't have a lot of money... Yeah, we do have money now, by the way, so we can get a new car. A good one. We can work on it. Make it ready. And then we can skip to the Sunday. So we're not going to play the Sunday then. And then after that, we can do... What's this? It's drivable. Let's treat it, and it's not too far. Alright, let's schedule a meeting. Don't want to pay too much, but we'll see. No sir, that's not enough money. This is not too far. Let's run towards it. Let's get it. We'll get the car, we'll fix it up, then we'll skip through the rest of the Sunday so we get to Monday. Then we can actually sell some cars again, because Sunday our shop is closed too. And we can then also buy some parts and the power drill and stuff. So that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Alright, here we have the car. Now sometimes you have to make a deal not work, because they simply ask too much money. Let's see. Scan the car. It is worth 13,300. Now this guy already asks less, so that's good. Let's ask 11,500. 11,600. Okay. Bye-bye.
Alright, partner. That's the good deal.
Alright, partner. That's the good deal. Well, I'm glad he thinks it's a good deal. I don't know if they made like AI voices do this or that somebody actually spoke in those lines, because those lines are just wow. Right, here we are. Boom, boom. Alright. Alright, let's do this car. Apply the foam. Well, this is a gross car, so we're going to have to fix it up properly. Love these star shows mentioned above. Nice. Well, I do like the old Star Wars movies. They're good, but yeah, I'm a big Stargate fan, so Jack O'Neill, very nice. Though I like Teal'c the most. He's the most fun. And of course, it's so nice to have you all here and that we're all having a great time and that we can talk about so many different topics, from the weather, television shows, cars, whatever we want to talk about, we can talk about. That is great. So thanks a lot for that. Oh, did you get the Farm Simulator 25, Jon? That's cool. Hey, she's buying the car for 20,000. That's good money. I like it. Alright, we're applying the wax now. Cool. I was kind of wondering if at some point I should get into that, because that we can do that multiplayer too, I believe. So we could do the multiplayer streams with some people playing Farming Simulator. That could be interesting, I guess, but mostly just relaxing and having fun. So yeah, that's one of the games I have in mind that could be something for at some point, but not sure about it yet. So it's just a plan. And of course, then I still have to find people that who want to play and stuff. So that is something to do then. But yeah, it would be fine. Alright, this car is fixed up. Now, I think we have 26,000. I believe the upgrade was only 15. So we should get that, I think. Let's check. Is the upgrade only 15? Yes. Alright, let's upgrade it. We get the paint booth. Oh, we get a phone call.
Well, we're back at square one, kid. But in a good way. I got you a job here, and now you can hire somebody yourself. Candidates are already applying in droves. Check the PC.
Ooh, we can hire somebody. Nice. I know all of this, so bye-bye. So we go to the computer. We can hire somebody. Go to the employees. Let's see. We have Johnny. Reliable and steady. Johnny gets the job done without cutting corners. He might take his time, but he always delivers. We have Paul. Fast, focused, and experienced. Paul handles any task with confidence. If you need it done now, he's your guy. Bartek's still learning the ropes, but he's eager and ready to prove himself. Give him time and he'll surprise you. And Karen keeps things moving at a reasonable pace and rarely makes mistakes. A solid all-rounder who's easy to count on. Alright, people. Who should we take as a hiree in the shop? Should we take Johnny, Paul, Bartek, or Karen? You all write down a name. I'll have a sip from my drink. And then I want to hear what you all want me to hire. Alright, I had a drink. Let's see what chat has to say. We have Johnny, Karen, Bartek, and Paul. Okay. So people, there's 4 people we can choose from, and you come up with 4 different names. How am I going to choose then? Karen, everyone needs a Karen in their life. Alright, we have 2 votes for Johnny and 2 votes for Karen. Who's going to make the decisive vote? Come on, people. I do think Kevin is right. We need a Karen, but I was 12 years old when I watched MacGyver. Bartek. Well, MacGyver is also Richard Dean Anderson, right? That's the same guy that played the guy in Stargate. So that's cool. Jack O'Neill. Johnny. Multi-running, 300 plus 360. Right, we'll get Karen and then we'll get somebody else later. We have Karen now. We can now apply her to workstation. We're going to make her work in the body shop. Now, she won't be working right now because it's not work hours. So she should not be there, but let me check. See, she's not in there. But as soon as she is, we can actually make her do a job here. So that'll be good. And we still have money left, so we could get a new car on Sunday. So I think what we're going to do now is we're just going to sleep. So that it turns into Sunday. I don't think she'll be here today, so let's check. Let's first try and find a good car to work on. 4,000, that's the best car we can get. Nah, then we'll try to find a treated car. That's more expensive so that we can make a higher profit. 12,000. Oh, we have only 11 now, so let's do this one. It is drivable. And we have to work on it. Alright, we can do that. Schedule a meeting. There we go. Let me quickly check if the lady is in. I don't think so. She should be standing right here. She's not, so... But I think her work hours start at 8. So we still have an hour to go. So let's pick up that other car. And then we can wash it. And the lady can then make sure that she grinds it and stuff. So that'll be good. Poor Johnny didn't get the job. No, we can hire more employees later on and have them do different jobs. So in the end, I think we're going to hire them all. I hope. For now, let's just try and get this car. And try and make a profit on it. Let's scan it. How much is it worth? It is worth 6,400. So you want 6,000. Alright, let's try 5. 5,300. Okay. No. Alright. Well, we already made a profit now.
Okay.
As soon as we sell it, even without doing anything. So this is nice. Nice. Let's head back to the shop. I think this is a good game for streaming. It's a pretty fast-moving game and plenty of things to do. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like this. There's stuff you can do. There's things to see. And it gives sometimes cause for talks, like about cars and stuff. So yeah, I agree. I agree. And I mean, I want to see how far we can get with this and how big of a company we can make. So I guess we could do a few more streams with this if everybody's fine with it. So, yeah, good idea, Jon. Alright, let's clean this one up. Now, normal work hours start at 8, I believe. So it could be that if she works today, the lady, at Sunday, that she'll be arriving soon because it's almost 8. Or actually, it's 8 now, so I'm going to apply the foam and then we're going to check if the lady is in, and if she's in, we can put her to work. It is a tiny bit of a grind, though, putting the lady to work. I'll show you if she's in. Is she there? Yeah, there she is. So here's our employee. Here's Karen, Roadhog. Hope you take a good look, because that's what you wanted. And should I deal with this rusty pile? Yes, get to work. Now you can see there's 42 seconds above her. And she'll now work on the car. And then soon it should be done. At the same time, we're going to wash this one. And then we'll check the other car. I don't always remember the actor's name. Oh, I usually don't remember actor's name. I mean, I do remember Richard Dean Anderson and stuff from... Stargate, but I'm very bad with names from actors and stuff. I'm usually better with their character names. And I watch a lot of shows like then there's somebody in that was in Stargate and I'll be like, oh, that's the person from Stargate. Alright, she did a pretty okay job to this. Look at that. It's now done. She fixed it up. Thank you very much. The car's done. Okay. Nice. So what I'm going to do is we're going to finish this one, and then we can put that one up for her to work on too. Now, it depends on how much rust and stuff there is on the car, how long it takes them to do the job. So that'll be good. So there might be differences to it in terms of how long it will be, but this will surely save us some work. And if we can get somebody to do this as well, that'll save even more time. Now, the only thing I've found in this game is that if you... like, what I would like is that if we do this and we have somebody cleaning the car, that you can also tell them where to put the car. But now when they're done, the car will just stand there and do nothing. So we have to be present all the time, moving the car from one station to another. And I guess at some point, maybe I just haven't unlocked it, but it would be nice if you can have them tell them, like, if you have washed the car, put it in the workshop. And if you put it in the workshop, put it to the repair place or whatever. So that you can tell them what to do with the car and you don't have to do all the driving manually. I think I would like that, but so far as I can tell, that's not in the game yet. I'm not 100% sure, so we'll see. Oh no, what's happening? It was just stuttering, so didn't really do what I anticipated. Alright. Let's take this car out. Let's put this one in so she can get to work. There we go. Hello. Yes, get to work. How long does this one take? 30 seconds. So that's fast. She is really fast. Alright, do we have some patching up to do or not? Let's scan the car because I don't remember. It takes courage to have a Karen employee. I could explode at any time. Yeah, that's true. But that's, hey, we have to take a bit of risk in life. Alright, we have to fix up 2 exhaust holes. So let's go with that. Now, I'm not going to go through the tedious job of fixing a car up by taking off a lot of the parts as long as we don't have the power tools to do so. And for the power tools, we really need to go to the shop first. So that is what I'm going to wait off on. It's now Sunday, of course, so we can't do that yet. On Monday, we can get parts and the electric tools that we want with that. So just bear with me for a little bit. We will get to that point. But doing it all by hand, that's just not something that you want to do. Alright, this car is ready. So let's put it up for sale. Maybe we can already sell it today. Make some more money. Maybe she confused Road Dog with the Hawk Father. Nice. Alright, let's put up an ad for this little car. How much money is there to be made? I don't know yet, but we can see that quickly enough. It is now worth 16,000, so let's go for 18. No, we could do even more. Can we do 19 for a reasonable idea? Yeah, we can. Alright, 19,000. That's good. I think we got it for like 11 or something. Let me check quickly. Let's go. 11, yeah. Well, that's a nice profit. Nope. Alright, so that's done. The other car was done as well. Let me just take a look here. So, what upgrades can we still await? Well, for instance, we can upgrade our office, and you can see it will change significantly. We can get a whole different car dealership with a lots of new stuff. So, I'm not going to show it all right now, because that's not fun, of course. But yeah, there's a ton of work to be done. Alright, she fixed up the car. That's nice. Now, I want to give this car a paint job. We just have to park it in here. Alright, there we go. What color do we want this car to be, people? You can pick which color. It's up to you. Then we're going to put it on for a paint job, and then we'll see how it comes out. Blue, green. No Unicy in chat today. It's already green. Red. Purple. Yellow. Oh, grey metallic. I don't think we have that, but purple and polka dots. Alright, I'm gonna go with the blue from Jon. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's more purple. Let's do blue. Alright. This will take a minute, so we'll have to wait. Thanks for all the suggestions, people. So nice that you're actually helping me out here. Oh dear. Well, while the car is busy doing that, we can take a look here. Yes, are you willing to buy? No? Go away then. It is still early on the Sunday. We have some money, but I don't know. I don't know yet, huh? Aw, she doesn't seem too happy about it. Go buy it or go away. Come on. Yeah, she's not going to buy it, I think. Who screamed? Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, let's see. Can we get a new car that we can take a look at? Let's take a poor car. How far away is this one? Pretty close. Let's schedule a meeting already. Alright, he's going to try and buy it. Nope. Alright, bye. I'm going to run towards that car, get the car so that the repair lady can fix it. We can wash it afterwards as well. I like to wash them. If you do everything by hand yourself, it's easier if you wash them first. Because then you can actually see where the rust is. But when your employees do it, you can just hand it to them. They can do the job during the daytime hours. And then at night, you can wash them. And then put them up for sale. Of course, when you have multiple employees doing all the different tasks, that's no longer needed. But for now, we have to think a little bit about how we do stuff. Now, let's scan this car. Let's see. It's worth 4,000. Wow, these are bad. Well, this could be our first fixer-up car, then. 4,000. Ah, 3,500. Good, sir.
I don't know.
Ah, let's make it 6. Okay, there we go.
Okay, okay. Good, good, good.
Wow, nice sound. Makes quite a bit of sound when it's shifting gears, I believe, but... Now, it doesn't matter which way you park it, so we can just put it in here. Like this, tell the girl to get going. Yes. Now see, this one takes a 3 minutes and 50 seconds, so this one was way worse shape. Here we have our new car. It's now blue. I like it. We can restore the plates. There we go. Now we have nice looking plates. There we go. Let's park this car and put it up for sale. Alright. Here we go. Yep, we got all the pictures taken. Ads, new ads, yes. It is now worth almost 8,000, so can we do 9.5? Ooh, that's scratching it, but we're going to try it, because then we can make a lot of money. And she's still working on a car, so those combined will be 27,000 already, and another car to sell, so yeah, this is good. Hopefully we can sell some. I will have to wait and see, though. Rodo's case with an extra mattress. Oh dear. No, I'm not selling it for anything less. Wow, you need a shave, sir. Now this is what I picture what Donnie would look like if he had long hair. Don't you agree? Alright, well, we'll have to wait for somebody to buy a car, or this car to be ready, before we can do anything else, because, well, there's not much more to do. 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go. I guess we'll wait until that car is done, and then I think it's time to put this little stream to an end soon, because it has been well over 2 hours. Almost 2.5. And then I think we can just continue on Friday and see how far we can get then. I think we can do the next upgrade. Let's see what it costs actually. What does the next upgrade? Do we have another upgrade available? No. So we have to make sure we get some reputation points. Now, the more work you do on a car, the more reputation points you get when you sell it. So I believe when we actually change parts on the car, we will get more reputation for it when we sell it. So we can make sure that we try and sell these, get some power tools, make sure that we get some good cars that we can work on, and then we can make some real progress during the next one. Bullet holes. 19,000! Yay! Bye-bye!
Wow, great job! Wow,
Okay, please act
wow.
normal, lady. Get off my property now. Okay, weird people. Now we have a ton of money, but there's just not a lot of good cars to be bought at the moment, so we're not going to buy one. We'll just leave it as it is. We're going to check on working lady here. How far are you? 30 seconds to go. Look at this. There's actually some cool parts laying around. I like it. Oh, we have a customer. Hello, lady. No, not for 6,666. That's not enough. All the customers act like Americans. Yeah, I think this game is situated in America, so that's probably true. Don't forget your bills. Thank you, Gamer Mama. That is a very smart one. Let's use my computer. Payments and bills. Yep. Ooh, that's gonna be quite costly. But yeah, let's pay them all. We have the money now. We have an objective complete, meaning that this car is now ready. Alright, let's scan it. No, not my flashlight. Let's scan it. So, no holes. It's in bad shape, but that's okay. This will be our first fixer-up car. And I still have to wash it, so we can do that now. Then we'll put this one in the shop there, where we have to use the lift and then make sure that it works. And then the next day we're going to get a few new cars for the lady to work on. And then this one will be our side project, which we'll work on to fix up. Which I think should be pretty cool. But it's pretty time consuming fixing a car up. Taking all the parts off, giving it new parts and stuff. So that'll be the side project while we run the shop and earn more money. So most of the money and time will go into washing cars and getting them ready for the lady to make them rust free and then selling them again. This is where I think a multiplayer could be good for this game, because then you can have one person picking up the cars and making sure that everything is set up, and one can just work on the cars, which could be fun. No, you're not giving me what I want. Let's pimp my car. Yep. Totally true. But I kind of like it when you really fix up a car, get all the good parts at 100% and stuff. I like that. Actually, we have to get 1 or 2 levels up, because then we can get to the really cool stuff that I like the most. So yeah, we'll try that. That is fun. Alright. There's no customers waiting at the moment, which is good news. That means that we can work on this. Let's put the wax on now. It's already rust free, so that's already done. You sound like Kundig Customs. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting, because those guys know about cars and I don't know squat about cars, so I don't know if it's a compliment for me or an insult to them that we sound the same. Oh, dear. Hey, we have another customer. Alright, we just need to polish this car. Then we have another one. Alright, let's see. No. That's not the right price. Alright, let's get this car polished in the shop, and then we're done for today. Alright, there we go. I think we can also just go to sleep then, and then we wake up in the morning. I'll save up. That'll be it for today. And then next time we're going to work on this car, make all the parts good again. Or not all the parts, but most of the parts, because we can't work on all the parts yet. And we will work on a few other cars just to make money. Sounds like a plan. Alright, let's get it in here. Let's put it on the lift so that I remember what we're doing there. There it goes. Let's talk to this one. Hello. No, that is not enough money. Let's see. Do you want to buy it, please? Go ahead. Buy it. Yes, go. Buy my car, lady. Alright, is she going to give it a go? I think she is. Turn around, please. Say yes. And it's nice that she wears a Dutch flag as a sweater, so that's good. But other than that, come on. Pay top price for it. There's no car there. Come back.
Oh.
Are you going to leave? Yeah, you're going to get off my property? Bye-bye. Alright, we're going to sleep, people. This will be the end of the stream then. And then tomorrow will be Monday. We can go to the shop as soon as it opens up. And we can buy a few new cars for the lady to fetch up in the store. So they'll all be very good. Here we are. It is 7 in the morning. Shop is closed now. It will open up at 8. And then we can keep going. So I am going to say now, while I sit here in my office, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. I had a great deal of fun, both with playing the game, but most of all, chatting to all of you. Thanks a lot for that. Thanks for being here, everybody. And, of course, I would love to see you all Friday. We will continue this game. See if we can get a few levels up. Upgrade our showroom and all that kind of stuff. That would be so nice. And then we'll see. Take care. If you're suffering from the heat and stuff, make sure you stay cool. Take a hot shower every now and then, because after that you will feel a bit more cool. And then I would love to see you all later. Stay happy, stay healthy. And, well, if you want to stay in touch, head over to the Discord. We can all stay in touch there. But for this stream, it is ta-ta, bye-bye, zwaai zwaai. Ciao.